Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Crosses the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they get set now to try PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. fielded in the end zone. It's Patchett. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. As a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Can he reach the end zone? Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kurt.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense looking to convert on third and short in the 27. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Longhorns come to the line with first and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket.
That is a close call. Almost brought down inside his own end zone for a safety. He's fortunate to be able to get out of there and avoid the safety.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Ball is incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
So after 2 empty downs, it's 3rd and long from their own 1. Will the defense come after him this time? And the back now goes in motion. He'll try to throw it again. Backed up on 3rd and long. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. He's going to try to return the punt. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31.
Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. First down, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught quickly. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. And they bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Longhorns keep the football on the move. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Getting set. 2nd down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. Dogs come to the line in the hurry up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good. Puts him up 5. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And it's caught from inside the 20. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Takes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Physical running fights off the defender. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and could create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got a chance here, enough time to try to add some points before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This time it's complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. First and 10 now for the offense. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And that is another delay of game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What is going on? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Always looking to throw. Catch made, a lot of space now. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Like the final play of the half coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Off target and incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1 they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
The Bulldogs will try to keep this drive moving. Receiver in motion now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll hand it off. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down play coming up. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Handoff running right. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. After the PAT, they go up 19. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner choosing to field this one. And they've got the returner corralled.
At the 11, and the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. That's a design quarterback keeper. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, what a day for this quarterback. If you're keeping an eye on the box score, that last run puts him over 100 yards for the...
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pressure coming. They've got him again.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to it.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Georgia 35, Texas 16.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the runner takes off to his right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
A huge hit by the linebacker, a collision of big bodies there. Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Snags the quick throw. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry up.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to throw it deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25. What a play for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator. Playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half. Throwing the football. I don't disagree with it. But now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover. And they capitalize here with the pick.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass not complete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And the Bulldogs come up the line to crank the tempo up here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will he score here? Touchdown, Bulldogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Their catch made at the 15-yard line. Offense takes the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And looking for a big play here. This pass is incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. That's it.